Hi, my name is Lauren Wolf, and I'm going to take you along for a day in the life of a stay-at-home mom, sales director, and Mary Kay. Say hi.
Hi.
My favorite part about this business is the freedom and flexibility to be able to work it whenever and however you want. So for me, it didn't always start that way. I started my business when I was 23. I was working full-time, and I was also finishing my master's degree in early childhood education. So I didn't have a lot of free time, but I liked that I could sprinkle in my business whenever it worked for me. Now, I am a full-time stay-at-home mom, and I get to build my own schedule. I am my own boss, as will you be. The minute you sign up, you own your own business, which means that you can create your own schedule to work around your life. You might be saying, okay, well, I'm not a stay-at-home mom, so how am I gonna find the time to do this and be successful? Well, that's one of the beautiful parts about this business, is that there's no cookie cutter type of consultant. There are women within our company, even on our own team, that are full-time teachers, nurses, working corporate jobs, that are working the business around their schedule and just making it fit for their life. I also love too that in our everyday life, we don't usually get a lot of recognition or standing applause or anything just for doing our job, right? I think that's very rare. But in Mary Kay, you have the opportunity to work toward fabulous prizes like diamonds and cash bonuses, and it's all just a part of the gig. So you don't have to wait for your next promotion or wait for the person ahead of you to die or retire before you get to promote yourself. There's also no glass ceiling on our income potential. And so if you decide I need X amount of dollars for X goal that I have set, then that is something that you can achieve based on the work and amount of time that you want to put into your business. We also make 50% profit right away. So the minute that you sell something, you make 50% of whatever you sold. Sell $100 worth of product to a friend, you're profiting $50 right then and there. You don't have to wait for a paycheck, and you're not having to work your way through to increase your commission. Immediately, once you are an active consultant, you sell, you profit. I think it's also important to note that while we are the highest paid consultants in direct sales, we also have no territories and no quotas. So you're not expected to sell a certain amount per month, and you're not expected to stay within your zip code even. You can sell wherever you want all over the United States, which is the beautiful part of working virtually too, because you have the opportunity to meet more people from all over. But again, if you are someone that likes the traditional way of getting together around the kitchen table and people trying on products before they buy, again, the beauty of the business is that you have options. We love that the company focuses on wanting to enrich and empower women. So being in that type of community, that surrounding environment of positivity, it really does make a difference in someone's success in their business, but also just the happiness of their overall life. And that is, to me, the biggest blessing of this business, is the friendships that have come from it, the self-confidence and personal growth, but also obviously the income, financial growth as well. Company philosophy is also faith first, family second, career third, which means that you can prioritize your business around your life, like making deliveries during preschool drop off, or messaging your customers on your lunch break, or doing a quick facial in the evening after you've gotten off work, versus trying to fit your life around your busy work schedule. There's a lot of flexibility. Okay, so let's talk about some fears that maybe we need to overcome for you to start your own business. It is only $35 to start your own business with Mary Kay. $35, we spend that on things every single day. I just spent that on a grocery pickup order, and that is not going to start a business for me or pay me back at all. So $35, there's no required inventory. The company does offer a 90% buyback guarantee if you did decide you wanted to invest in product. but that's not mandatory. Maybe you're like, I'm way too busy. My schedule would not allow for me to do something like this. Actually, busy people are the most successful because you know how to multitask. You know how to balance your priorities. And if you make it a priority, you're gonna make it happen, right? Maybe you need some extra money to start. Well, that's even more of an incentive to start your business, because then you're gonna have that drive, an incentive to work your business to make extra money. Maybe you're not the sales type. That's actually a good thing. Have you ever recommended a new drink at a coffee shop to a friend, or recommended a product at a store that you love? Maybe a new band. You're listening to a new song that came out and you love the band. Have you shared a link on Amazon for something that you're loving right now? That is selling without being salesy. Women love to buy, and if you are passionate about what you're selling, it will sell with ease. Maybe you don't know a lot of people, and that could seem like an obstacle for starting. I can teach you how to find women who have skin. Who do you know that doesn't have skin? It's that easy. So let's chat about why you have nothing to lose by saying yes. This business has the opportunity to provide you with more income, more freedom and flexibility, and just more choices for you and your family. With all that being said, your beauty consultant is going to send you a link to scroll through, and I challenge you to just really read through that, and maybe you might learn something more about Mary Kay and how it could fit into your life. Trust me that I definitely prejudged Mary Kay before I started this business, and now 10 years in, I wouldn't want to do anything else just because of all the opportunities that I've been given and blessed with because of this.